Hello, I'm Refashionista Sheri, and welcome to day 23 of my 30 Days of Refashions. Today is a tutorial that started out as one thing, then turned into something else, and then I got back on track with the original idea. But it is awesome. It has pretty much everything you need to mend and refashion that old pair of jeans that just have been sitting there because the zipper's broken or the button is missing or they're just boring, right? So today we're going to fix that. And as I always say, please do subscribe and pop on over to refashionistasherry.com to join my wardrobe revolution. But before that, let's get making. For this quick and easy project, all you need are your jeans that are kind of lackluster and you're just not feeling anymore. Maybe they're too short like these ones are on me, and some other piece of denim to create your awesome little fancy new ruffled cuffs. At least that's the plan anyway. This actually is the final leftover leg that I have from mending them and mending them, making a skirt out of them when I couldn't mend them anymore, and then also yesterday's tutorial where I used the other leg to make the strap for my messenger bag. So these jeans have really seen a lot of action in my little refashionista world. I got these jeans for free in a bag of clothes that I scored on the Carrot app, actually. And when I went through the bag, I thought, hey, these are kind of cool. And then I went to put them on and look at this. I don't know what this person... Ooh, okay, we definitely got to fix the button there. But so the zipper is sewn together, and then they stitched in this elastic, but they just stitched it in like it's not being used as elastic, right? So I have no idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort out the top of these jeans, and hopefully the rest of the zipper is intact here, and then I can move on and create the new little cuffs. So just to show you, I really do have a well-organized stash, and I can usually find what I'm looking for. So this box here has all of my beads and jewelry making stuff, and I knew I had a little container that had some zipper heads in it. So I'm just going to grab one of these and put it back on the zip that's missing a zipper head. So you can see here, I actually already have it on one side, but then I thought, hey, maybe you want to actually see how I do this. So you can look right here, and I just chopped off the top part of the zipper here as close to the end as I could get it. And of course, I also had to remove this little stopper as well, but it doesn't matter. It's all going to get stitched anyway. And then I just slid the new zipper head onto the zipper. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. You can see here, I've already chopped that right there. Then just grab my pliers and gently pull and get this little metal stopper off like that. And now this sometimes takes a little bit of fighting to get it on, but you just see the end of the zipper there, that little hole. You just want to slip the zipper track through that hole in the slider. And again, I'm going to have to fight with this for a bit. So I'm going to go do this, and then we'll come back and it'll be done. So that was a fail. I didn't have any of the correct size of zipper pulls, so I just removed the zipper entirely. And I don't know, maybe in the future I will put another zipper in, but I think for now I'm just going to stitch this up again. But it's going to lay flat a lot better because I've removed the zipper. And I think I'm going to replace the elastic that somebody put in here because this elastic is not doing anything. And yeah, after that, let's finally move on to what this tutorial was originally about, which was adding some cute ruffles to the bottom of these jeans. So I have my jeans folded in half with the hems lined up as good as I could get them. And I'm just going to chop off the hems, but I'm going to do it at a gentle angle. So I cut them at the gentle angle, as I said, because I just think that's going to look cuter to have, you know, an angled hem with some little ruffles hanging off it. That is all.
This video is sponsored by you, because by typing the word of the video in a comment below, you are telling the algorithm to share it with more people so we can have more wonderful refashionistas join our refashionista revolution. And the word of this video is hem flare.
This is one of those tutorials where I am getting very upset with myself because this is taking way too long. I'm hungry, I need a break, and I just want this to be done. So hopefully this is going to be the last step. So as you can see, I took that final leg that was left over from those jeans that have been so many different things, and I made two very long lengths. I'm not going to finish the edges because I want them to be frayed and, you know, distressed looking. And now I am simply going to pop these together with those chopped bottom hems here and do what I always do. I'm going to do my pin tucks all the way around to create my ruffles and then stitch it on. And when you pull it down, it should be nice little ruffled, distressed looking hems there. So that's what I'm going to do. And then hopefully it's going to be done because I'm really hungry. How adorable does that look? And I did go ahead and trimmed off all of the bits of excess here with my pinking shears. And then I stitched over that outside seam as well with the stitch in the ditch technique just to keep it laying a lot flatter. And I really want to have a nice fray on this, so I'm going to throw these in with a load of laundry today, and then you'll see how awesome the fray comes after it's been washed. And this is what my fabulously frayed denim looks like after taking a bath with the rest of the laundry, and that's crazy. That's a lot of excess frayed threads there, but all different denims will fray totally differently. And if yours looks like this, then all you have to do is go and trim off all of the excess threads. Unless you like this look, then you can put them on and wear them as is. But you see how nice the little fray is right at the very edge? That's what I want it to look like. Okay, let's take a little tour of the top of these jeans now. So you can see here, I definitely replaced that elastic, which it really needed it. And when you put elastic through the back of your jeans here, it's not going to gap out if they're a little bit too big in the back for you. So that's great. It fits me perfectly now. And when I removed the old elastic, I noticed there was a buttonhole here that piece of elastic was covering up, and I figured it was for this flappy bit here that didn't have a button. So I simply added a button, and now I can use that extra buttonhole. And I did replace the zipper. Of course I did, because I had this cool vintage one in my stash that was still in the vintage packaging. And when you are putting in a new zipper, you just do exactly what you did, but opposite when you took out the old zipper. It's very, very easy. Never be intimidated to try something new, like putting in a zipper. When I first tried doing a zipper a few years ago, I was so scared it wasn't going to work. But then I genuinely realized, wait a minute, this is so super simple. I just put the new zipper in the exact way that the old zipper was in. And look, like perfection. So now I think it's finally time to try these on and style them up. And I think I have created the most cutie patootiest pair of jeans ever. And I even changed the zipper and fixed the buttons. And you see how simple it is, especially, changing a zipper always feels so intimidating until you actually do it. It's not like I do that a lot. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I've actually had to change a zipper, but it's really easy. As I said, when you take out the old zipper, you just kind of reverse those steps to put in the new zipper. Again, it's easy peasy, right? So absolutely subscribe, share these tutorials with your online circles, because we need to get more people using what they have to make what they want. And I think one of the reasons that people are kind of scared to try doing that is because they think it's hard. But hello, Refashionista Sheri makes it pretty darn easy for anybody to do this. Always remember, I taught myself when I was 38 how to sew. So I was like already a fairly old person. I'm much older now, but if I can teach myself, I can for sure teach you. And again, you see how easy it is to use what you have to make what you want. And until tomorrow, when I am putting forth a brand new tutorial, so subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. Until tomorrow, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.